Sup? What is going on, my party people? So today's video, we're going to do a short comparison. AK47 versus AR15, the year 2024. Where is your money better spent? Representing the AK, we have a SAM-7 SF made in Bulgaria. On the right, we have a Colt AR15. Both of these are the gold standards for their respective camps. So where is your money better spent? Not just on these ones, but in general. Well, let's look at reliability. In this day and age, the AR is just as reliable as the AK. Accuracy-wise, they are both combat accurate, about the same. The AK is a less accurate bench gun than the AR, and I don't think anybody would disagree with me. With that AK, I get about a 4-inch group on a good day. With that AR, I get about a 2-inch group on a good day. That's just the nature of the beast. Ammunition for the AK in 7.62-39 in this day and age costs about the same as 5.56, maybe slightly cheaper, but with imports being what they are, that can come to an end real quick. Because as far as I know, the only people making that ammo domestically for the 7.62-39 is Winchester. And that stuff was what, 80 cents a round? $1.20 per round. So keep that in mind. Reliability and accuracy is not the debate. Now someone's going to say, oh, but I have a 5.56 AK. Well, here's the problem with a 5.56 AK. There's no standard to those. Like with a 7.62-39 AK, I can put a Chinese magazine, a Russian magazine, a Bulgarian magazine, a Polish magazine, a Hungarian magazine, and drop it in my gun, and it will more than likely run. I think that one right there actually is a Chinese magazine by a Norinco or something. The only AK mags for 7.62-39 I found that do not work well are the Croatian mags. Stay away from the commercial garbage. Go with the surplus stuff, if you can. Anyway, 5.56 AK. Here's the problem. They're not standard. You can get a 5.56 mag made in Yugoslavia, a 5.56 mag made in China, a 5.56 AK mag made in Romania, and they will not interchange with each other, because there was never a standard set for a 5.56 AK. Because that part of the world, just 5.45 and 7.62-39 were the standards. Now someone might bring up the 5.45 AK. Well, that's all well and good too, but the price of that ammo is only going up through the roof. The magazines are a little easier to find, a little easier to get, but if you want a true Russian Bakelite like 5.45 mag, it's gonna be a bit of a price. Other companies make them too, so it's not really that big a deal, but 5.45 AKs are standardized. 7.62-39 AKs are standardized. 5.56 AKs have no standard. So why are you going to get a 5.56 AK when this thing over here does everything that gun can do, but this does it better, with easier to find parts and less of a headache? So there's that. AR-15s, as you can plainly see, you can drag and drop parts to your heart's content. You want to change out the handguard? Cool, easy. You want to change out the barrel? Easy. Change out the optics? Easy. Change out the pistol grip? Easy. Every part on this thing right here is drag and drop. Everything on the AK needs to be fitted, because once again, there's stacking tolerances and all that. You can take an AK where you dropped in pick a piece, a handguard, and it dropped in fine. You dropped it in your Hungarian gun, it doesn't fit. You need to file or add material, and it's just a headache. That's just how things were built. They're built with a really wide range of tolerance. If you're going to get an AK, your best bet is to buy a European AK, like a Wasser or something like that, and run that just however it comes. Because if you want to start trading out parts and all that, just why? You're trying to build a heavier, slower, less ergonomic AR. Hey, that's cool, bro. That's your money. I'm not going to tell you how to spend it. But in this day and age, you really are cheating yourself by not just buying an AR. Look at it this way too. Price. A good AK like this Arsenal SAM-7, which they're not really worth it. They're heavily overrated. That gun is about $2,000, plus or minus a little bit. A case of ammo is $400 for 1,000 rounds, $2,400 in the pipe. That's just the gun and the ammo. That's not counting the magazines yet, or optics or whatever. An AR, you can get a $400 PSA AR and 1,000 rounds for about $450. You can, that's not counting magazines yet either. And between the two, a really high-end AK and a really low-end AR, that AK will run, and it will run well. But that cheap AR, it'll probably run well. Maybe not as long. It might shear a bolt lug. Okay, cool. I'll just go to my local gun shop with all the money I saved. Well, I don't know how am I deep into that. It's like $850. I'll just go buy another bolt for however much I want to spend and drop it in and be just fine. If I shear a bolt lug on an AK though, I had a very bad day. And I have to get my gun head spaced again. It's just, your money is better spent on the AR in this day and age, boys and girls. Sucks to say it, but just the world we live in now. Hopefully in the future import bans change and all that, and we get back $300 Chinese AKs again. But that remains to be seen. It remains to be seen. Anyway, pretty short video. Hope you stuck around to the end and gave you some food for thought. But as always, go forth, do great things, stay out of trouble. Deuces.